done.
I've never done anything like this before in my life.
I couldn't have made it this far without everybody cheering me on and helping carry part of my pack.
I was absolutely terrified.
We were all hurting. Our muscles were sore. We were nauseous. We were sick. We were all hurting.
I hurt from the top of my head to the tip of my big toe. Well, guys, this is the way that we go. 11,000. Yeah.
Oh, my poor feet.
Has anyone ever invited you to do something far beyond what you thought yourself capable? Did part of you think it would be totally impossible while another part was perhaps intrigued by the challenge? This is what happened when the president and founder of 4Life Research, David Lisenby, invited his executive staff to climb with him the highest mountain peak in the state of Utah, Kings Peak. It has been said of Kings Peak, to make it to the summit of this rocky and deceiving mountain peak is a goal worthy of the most avid hiker. My job was to document the 4Life climb on video. I didn't realize that I would become an eyewitness to a very determined effort on the part of an executive staff of a company that I came to realize is truly extraordinary.
You like an apple? I can feel the fat just melting away. That Nutrilein is just awesome.
There is a freedom that I feel when I'm traveling, free falling, sailing through the sky. Nothing's gonna stop me but feel it beneath my feet, and I don't think she'll try, because I'm on my way to Rome. I just can't settle down to go and place my home. On my way to Rome. I've got the earth, the sky, and I'll never be alone.
I had asked members of the executive team at 4Life to do an extraordinary thing, to climb the highest peak in Utah. Now, some of them ask, and some of you may be asking yourself, what relevance does this have for a vice president of finance or a vice president of marketing to climb the highest mountain in Utah? Well, I knew some of the reasons why. I didn't know all of the reasons. But I knew that by climbing this mountain and by reaching the summit together, that it would give us the capacity to tell the 4Life story, the transfer factor story, better throughout the world.
Transfer factor is the ultimate immune system modifier. It's a product that the American public just simply has to know about. And globally, we want to tell the transfer factor story.
What attracted me to 4Life was the quality of the management team, the executives that were on board with 4Life. I knew that it was a long-term company, and I knew this transfer factor story would be told around the world, and it would be one of the biggest products ever to hit the network marketing industry.
I joined 4Life Research because of the product. I was ill and I became well. I must tell you, it's a special benefit when you can reach across the country, talk to someone you've never met, and change their life forever with a phenomenal product called Transfer Factor. It's very special.
I've never been involved in a company that has the balance and the potential to revolutionize this industry like 4Life has. I'm here to stay.
When David first came home and shared with me his idea to have the staff climb the highest peak in Utah, I have to tell you that my first reaction was, I think he's been working too hard. But as I thought about it, it began to intrigue me. I really loved the idea of doing something that could stand as a symbol for our distributors of how we feel so strongly that 4Life can reach the summit literally in this industry. And I really like the idea of being able to do something that maybe would be an inspiration for our distributors to know that they too can reach the summit in their own businesses. But I had a little problem. I was terrified of the idea also. Sometimes I'd wake up in the middle of the night and think, what am I thinking? I don't even like heights. I'm going to have to live for 3 days in the mountains. But something inside of me also knew that something very important would happen on that mountain. And so I really wanted to do it.
It's difficult to find people that have the experience as our corporate management team. It's difficult to find a product that has as much impact as Transfer Factor and Transfer Factor Plus on people's health.
Every single night there's a new person, a new story, and a new result, and I'm just happy to be a 4Life distributor.
The reason that I got involved with 4Life is that after my wife and my 2 children, who had some serious health challenges, got on the product, had incredible, very quick results, I realized I was sitting on an absolute gold mine with this company.
I've only been doing this a year, and my group's over 2,000 people. If you understood that I was just a novice networker, you'd understand that anyone could do this business. This is an exciting time to be a part of 4Life.
And I feel real fortunate to be introduced to a company like 4Life Research. Made two fortunes in this industry. With this company, 4Life Research, I can assure you that it's going to be bigger and better this time than it's ever been in the past, and I couldn't be happier about the choice I've made.
You know, it's extraordinary in our industry to have so many physicians coming to us and wanting to tell the Transfer Factor and 4Life story. We're very proud of our medical advisory board. We have doctors like Dr. Rob Robertson, Dr. Dwayne Townsend, a gynecologic oncologist, and Dr. David Markowitz, a pediatrician who is doing an incredible amount of research for us. Dr. Richard Bennett, a PhD in microbiology and infectious disease. Dr. Joe Elrod, an exercise physiologist and author. Rita Elkins, a well-published author and health reporter. Dr. William Hennon, PhD in biochemistry and the chairman of our medical advisory board. And another physician, Dr. Kenneth Bach, who wrote this incredible book, The Road to Immunity. He's also doing some great research in his own clinical practice in New York with Transfer Factor.
When I found out the impact of this product after all my years of studying nutrition, I knew that there was nothing, absolutely nothing on this planet that could match what this does for your body.
Let's say 2 months ago, I started really working the business, and now I'm a presidential already. So it has really been a wonderful thing for me because I've never been able to do anything quite like this that quickly. And it's nice to be able to tell people that they can do it too and really know that they can.
You're not going to find a more incredible opportunity if you search for the next 10 years. I believe that with all my heart, and I count it as a present that I got to speak to you.
I understand, and as all of us do here at 4Life, that really the only asset to a network marketing company is people. Without you, all we have is a warehouse full of product.
You know, by the end of the first day, we were all very tired. Fortunately, we had taken plenty of Fibro AMJ and Transfer Factor, which helped a lot. But we were pretty well exhausted by the end of the day. And there was a lot of anticipation and anxiety about reaching the summit the next day.
The next day was a tough one. There was more snow on the final approach than we had expected. We knew that if we didn't reach the summit before 2 o'clock, that the chances of storms and lightning would be much greater. It was already 3:30 and we had a long way to go. The ascent had become strenuous and very demanding. Our altitude was increasing now at a fast rate, and Bianca was becoming sick due to the high altitude and fatigue. We had to decide whether or not to turn back.
I was really worried about her. I didn't think that she was going to make it. But then I thought to myself, she is. I'm not going to let her not make it. And I know none of us would have either. And so we just grabbed onto her and we just pulled her right up. and I'm very proud of her.
Dave did an excellent job in preparing us, and I did a lot of that, and that's helped.
This will be incredible memories for all of us, but we couldn't do it without incredible leadership. It takes visionary people to get us to do a little bit more than we thought we could.
Because everybody goes at their own speed. We're all individuals, one step in front of the other and go.
After 7 hours of climbing, we could finally see the actual peak. And, as if on cue, the threatening storms began to move away from us.
When we were almost to the peak, it seemed like the peak kept getting farther and farther away. And we were so tired. And I tried to talk the group into planting the For Life flag just about 200 feet below the actual peak. I called it the peak area. I thought, well, why does it have to be the actual peak? Why do we have to be so technical? And I think it was Bruce that said, we haven't come this far to settle for anything less than the peak. And I didn't really appreciate the significance of that until I stood at the summit and I realized there's no substitute for the top. We're going to the summit and we want to take everybody with us.
Is this the For Life crew?
Life crew. That's what they call us.
My body isn't glad that I came, but I'm glad. I learned to respect the people right here more than ever.
So I think we all did a great job today.
So we are here. Tell Bill and everybody. And let Paul know.
Something inside wants to climb higher than I can dream. I know I can do it.
We're going to Kings Peak.
I'm part of a
My contacts
winning
there.
team.
I think they're frozen.
They tell me I can climb.
Oh,
They
good.
show me the way.
Hey, what's this little coat? Looks like a little dog or something.
Believe is a trust.
What do you think, Jenna?
It's Sunday today. Live for life. We define the line of what we can achieve. Live for life. Never cease to believe. Live for life. You just got to believe. At the top of the mountain, you see what I need to see. To take steps to the top, now it's all up to me. Oh, tell me I can climb and show me the way. I believe in myself, I'll make it today.
Wow, we could be sisters, couldn't we?
And I will live for life. Wait up to all your dreams, life's better than it seems. Live for life, never cease to believe. I'll keep going, keep getting stronger. I won't stop till it's over. I'll climb higher than I can dream. I am part of a winning team. Live for life. Live for life. Live
You
for
see why I love her
life.
so much?
Live